A personal question for me as well. As many members of our community cannot afford to purchase a home in Arlington, what are you doing or what would you do to limit skyrocketing housing prices in Arlington and across Virginia? How would you make it easier for young people to break into home ownership?
Wonderful question. So two-pronged. You have a renter's issue and you have a home ownership issue. Home ownership issue is where I'll start. You have the down payment assistance program that's currently based on an area median family income. That's much, much lower than Arlington's median family income. If you were to just reform that program to be based on Arlington's, more people would have access to down payment assistance. Most people are paying in rent what they would for a mortgage. Your hurdle is your down payment. If you have a good credit score, you should be able to buy a home and it should be easier for you to have access to down payment assistance. I would reform the down payment assistance program. Number two, rent. Most of the obstacles that we raise, at least for me and my peers, is your security deposit. You're wasting thousands of dollars every time that you move because you're getting kind of screwed. You're losing out on your security deposit because there's no recourse and there's no method for you to get it back. And so if I were to go into the legislature, I would fight for renters' rights and security deposit, ways to find a way to get that money back.
Great, thank you. Senator Favola, I'll repeat the question for you. Many of our members cannot afford to purchase a home in Arlington. What are you doing or what will you do to limit the skyrocketing housing prices in Arlington and across Northern Virginia? How will you make it easier for young people in particular to break into home ownership?
Thank you. Well, part of this formula needs to be increasing the supply of housing and also providing a more varied opportunity for housing. We need condominiums, we need townhomes, we need all kinds of different housing options because they would be priced at different levels, and I think that's incredibly important. Now, what I would also say is we have to do a better job of actually providing affordable units. Arlington leverages public dollars, and it is the only county in the region that does provide subsidies through the Housing Grants Program, which does allow those at the very low income level to rent. Homeownership is a little more complicated, but as the second ranking member on local government in the Senate committee, I am going to put a bill in next year which will give the county board authority to do inclusionary zoning. So when they do approve new development projects, we actually they'll be able to require a set aside of a certain number of affordable units. So I think there's some strategies, but it's going to be challenging.
Great.